Well, I saw this front page picture. I think it is very immoral for the Sun newspaper to put a picture like this, a show that was intended for adult. And we both know, Mr. Vidal, that adult and kids, children, don't watch the same thing. You have children show, you have adult show. And I could never take my children, not even to think of having my kids to be watching this kind of picture. That is for adult entertainment. We all know adults do adult things. Now, when you take a picture like that and you put it on a front page newspaper for every little school children that walking on the street to be watching this thing that was supposed to be for adult entertainment, that is immoral. That's what makes it immoral. If you ask me, that is shameless on the reporter of the Sun and the person who print this on the newspaper. They put in the poor bishop name in this. Bishop Gabriel Malje, shame. The bishop wasn't there. The bishop never saw that. So how can the bishop say it was shame if the bishop never been there? The bishop don't even know what was going on. An adult have a right to entertain themselves, and you can see it's clean adult fun. I don't see no naked man there. You can see all the man private is covered. You understand where I'm coming from? But that is not for the eyes of children. You cannot put this kind of thing in a newspaper for children to see. That was not for kids. And I personally feel I am upset for my children to be seeing this kind of thing. That's not for the eyes of children. And that's why you have entertainment for children and entertainment for an adult. I would not have my kids watching this kind of thing, and in Sun newspaper should be a shame of itself. I mean, that is why I keep asking, this thing here, was it really for morality or immorality, or just trying to taint my business and try to destroy my business? You understand what I'm saying? I have an entertainment business in Dominica. This is modern times. Adults have a right to entertain themselves. But my friend, I explained to the police, that's what I'm saying to you. The police came, they saw the show, they had no difficulty, and they quoting law, the act. They don't even know what they're quoting. The act they're quoting there don't make no sense. If you ask me, this picture they put in a newspaper for everybody to see is more immoral. I would not put a picture like that in a newspaper. That is not for children and kids. Parents bring the newspaper all over. Newspapers, everybody see it. That's a public thing. The show that we had at the Krazy Coconut was a private show for adults. The newspaper is an open medium where everybody, you cannot put those kind of there should be some kind of law to prohibit newspapers from printing this immorality in this kind of thing in the paper. This is not for children. And children's eyes is going to fall. Every day those children passing up and down by me there. You can't have children to be looking at this thing in supermarkets all over the place, in public stores. And you don't even, this here belong in the X-rated section of you know, it have supermarkets that have X-rated magazines and so on. You cannot have this kind of thing there for children's eyes to see. That is why it was for adults. It's an adult show. And big people have a right to entertain themselves legally. And it was a legal show under the laws of Dominica. The newspaper, the police should go and find the newspaper, find them a fine for breaking the law. Because if they are making a moral and immoral case about this show, you're going to put, if this is immoral, what went on at Krazy Coconut, you printing it on a front page newspaper, the case they're trying to make is the show was immoral, right? And illegal. And you're printing it on the front page of a major newspaper in Dominica where every little child will see it. What more immoral than that? If it's an immoral case you're trying to make. So right now, they just make this show immoral. It's a clean, fun show for adults, which I nowhere in the Constitution of Dominica that telling you adults cannot have a clean, fun, legal show. You see? And I keep questioning these people, Carly John Baptist, Matt PLT, these guys, the Sun newspaper, they just bent out into destroying my business. For some reason, I don't know what this guy is trying to prove. When I opened Krazy Coconuts for the first time, I invited the Sun, I invited the Chronicle, none of them show up. None of them. You had seen no headline about Krazy Coconut open, employing over 20 people. You understand? Creating jobs in the company. No kind of headline about Krazy Coconuts. Now they want to find something now. You see, that's Dominica for you. They can quickly break you down and mash you up, but there is nothing, nobody is willing to help you come up. Nobody. And that is what my difficulty is in this country. We quick to knock people who are trying and working hard to make a living. You understand? And this thing that the Sun, this, I don't know what message they're trying to bring and have in big red shame. Shame on the Sun. They're right. That's a shame for the Sun to put this thing out there for all these young kids and children, little kindergarten children, to be seeing this kind of thing. That's adult stuff. And then you go tie up the bishop, embarrassing the bishop. The bishop should be embarrassed. The Sun should give an apology to the bishop. If you ask me, that is immoral. You cannot print this kind of adult thing on a newspaper where every little children can pick up one. That is not right. You can't do those things. You know, that's the upsetting thing. I don't want my child to see that. I can never buy a Sun for my children to watch that. I can't buy that. I can't accept that. That's for children. Children are supposed to see those things. That's a dull show. We have a lot of hypocrisy in this country. I don't know what negative or positive effect it's going to have on Krazy Coconuts, but all this negative stuff they're trying to bring up, they're not going to stop me from doing business. You understand? I have people employed. I have responsibilities. You understand? And I involve in entertainment. So anything legal under the law, that's what I will do. I don't believe in break. And if the police come and tell me, well, look, you're doing something there that breaking the law, obviously, my brother, is the law I go by, you know. I have a license. This is a private business, entertainment business in Dominica. Okay? Under our constitution, and that's just what it is. And that business, I'm not in no war with religion and with either religion have its place, entertainment, adult entertainment have its place. And I sure the bishop is from St. Lucia. St. Lucia have entertainment. St. Lucia have trip club. It have whole houses. Dominica don't have whole house. St. Lucia have whole house. The bishop from St. Lucia. So I don't know why they want to tie up the bishop, embarrass the man in this kind of thing for. You understand where I'm coming from? The bishop have work to do. What else you expect the bishop to say? You can expect the bishop to support adult entertainment. That's not his role. The bishop's supposed to say what he say. You understand? It's the newspaper and the unprofessionalism of the journalists here. Journalists here are very unprofessional. They like Beth. All they do is to try to sell. And what they doing there? You know why they put that on the front page? To sell a newspaper. That's it. It's not to educate children. It's not about Carlyle going to talk about morality. Carlyle John Baptist. Matt PLT talking about morality. It's not morality they're worrying about. It's to sell and get ratings and use people to get ratings. Yeah, well, I myself, bro, like I said, the business I run in, I have people employed. I do my business based on the constitutional right of adults. We have a right to entertain ourselves legally as to our please. What happened in private? This was a private show for women. People take pictures. Hey, I mean, if you want to hold memories for yourself as an adult, that is up to you.
Mr. Bellot, did you do any interview with the Sun?
And that's the other thing, Mr. Vidal. I had no interview with his son. Carlyle John Baptist called me. I said to Carlyle John Baptist, I have no comments. I have nothing to say to you. Now I seen Carlyle say he quoting me in, and Carlyle is the one who called me about story. And I see in it, he quote me. I never had nothing to say to the Sun newspaper. I don't have nothing to say to Sun newspaper.